arbitrator gonna make something happen.
What's going on, Mr.
Yes, sir. Oh, look at there. Arbitrator.
Got me killing it back there.
Hold on one second. What's up, my brother? How are you?
How's it going, Mr. Haney? How's everything going with you?
I'm a bit disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm a bit disappointed because what Mauricio Suleiman is attempting to do, he's attempting to come and to see my people, see the people, the very people that we work every day. We're trying to earn the respect. And he comes, you know, he's stopping by the barbershop, stopping by over here on Mike on Sports, and he's dropping these things. And, you know, the people didn't get a chance to ask the questions, you know, that they really want to ask. If it was going to be all about what Mauricio had to say, you know what I mean, I wouldn't have watched the shit. You know, I want, you know, it's about when you come on these platforms and you deal with the people. Listen, you're a boss. You don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe nobody. But a fair playing field. I thought with what we represent, a fair playing field for us. So when we then give a platform to somebody that we're apprehensive about talking to, you know, we have to, you know, we have to be reluctant about things that we say. We have to hold back and reserve things that we say to a later date. That's the intimidation that I never want nobody to have with me. I do not want to intimidate my people. I do not want to, you know what I mean? The phone lines is open. No, brother. You take a smoke and you take a look at that chat while I'm on here. You dig what I'm saying? And you give me that hard shit. Let's pause for a second. Is it something that you need to look on there and say to the people? You know what I mean? Because I come on here and I respect you and I respect your fans. I wouldn't care if it's 41 of them up in here. You know what I'm saying? I respect all of them. You know what I mean? So I give you the opportunity
I'm
to
trying
always.
To,
sir,
I'm trying to ask, what question didn't I ask that you feel like I should have asked?
Well, for one, the sanctioning fees that come with being a world champion, the responsibilities that come with being a world champion. Somebody said it's a super. Well, how are you super when you're not handling the business as a world champion?
I don't know about fees. I asked the man, why not mandate Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez? I asked him.
Absolutely. You did. Listen, you did the best that you can, brother. You know what I mean? You can't do any more on your platform that you have. The only thing that I say to me is that it's on bullshit because the platform and what these represent is touching the people. Now we'll tell them to stay over there on old media where we don't have action at talking to them, where we don't have action at interacting with them. But the one thing about it is that I said is when I come on here, brother, and I'm talking to you, I've always said, give me all the smoke. Let's take a pause for the cause and see what the people got to say. You know what I mean? So when I say that, and I don't say it, and remember,
I ain't got it ain't always about me bringing smoke with somebody.
No. Listen, this is your show. Listen, I get off of your show, man. I'm gonna let you go on ahead. Listen, I'm gonna let you go on ahead and have your show, good brother. I just was saying that I respect you guys. I want to come on here and I want to talk to him, or I want the people to feel. I wanted him to feel what the people are saying is they want this fight to happen, and not just you, because you doing your job to bring him on. So when you said how am I feeling, I said I'm a little bit frustrated, a little bit disappointed that we didn't, my people, that the people in the chat didn't get a chance to address him like he was, but like he did. But in fairness is you don't poke your chest out and you don't come like you stopping by the community, like you touching the community when you don't allow the community to touch you back. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I was kind of disappointed in the fact of with him. You know, I would have went on there and I wanted to tell him that he told me before the fight that Teofimo Lopez was going to fight Devin Haney if he win. You know what I'm saying? That's what he promised. You know, another thing that I want to say is when they talk about the board of governors and things always have to go to the board of governors, they don't stop with Mauricio Suleiman, right? His voice, he has an opinion, but he's part of the board. He conveys the message from the board of governors, but it's not always that everyone feels the same. That's why they have the board. That's why when you petition, when you send something to him, he doesn't just have the vote. He sends it out to the board of governors, and then I guess he will give his recommendation for what it is. You know, him saying that Teofimo Lopez is undisputed sounds crazy. The man sounds crazy.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
And my whole thing was like this, man. And I asked him, how can you deny somebody who's been in your sanctions body as a youth champion, as an interim champion, as a world champion? How can you deny him the praise that Tio's getting right now? Devin tried to do that first. He tried to do that first, and y'all deny him by elevating Lomachenko to a franchise championship. I thought I made that clear. Like I don't know what else you would have liked for me to say, but
No. That wasn't the fact, brother. You did a great job. You asked me. See, that's why I'm saying this. I don't want to get it like it's me and you, like I'm getting at you, like I need to talk to you. I'm trying to get at that motherfucker that was on your show. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. You see what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with you. He's saying what he's saying. You're not riding with it. You're not what's saying, but he's on the show, and I'm trying to get on there and say, wait a minute, hold on. You can't go by the barbershop. I mean, you might be able to go by the traditional spots, the ESPN and all that, and then say something. But if you come by these spots, you know, if you come by Mike on Sports, Fred, Trill, you stop by in there, it's a chance that, you know, the people are going to actually get a chance to hear us talk live. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk live. Not, you know, I'm not no motherfucker that's just, you know, sending papers, and I won't say the same thing and say the way that I feel to Mauricio on your show. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. It was a frustration on my part because I get on here and I'm listening. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to youngin. He's sending you know, with super chats or whatever. He commented. H Money commenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling the phone. You see what I'm saying? And then, oh boy, just walk up out of here like he just did something. Like I just fully addressed the people. Like I represented the people this morning. I went by Mike on Sports and I talked and I gave all the people a chance to say, and then he go back and do his thing. But that's not what actually happened, though, Mike. You see what I'm saying? It was a breakdown in the whole thing, and just in my opinion, from the way that he's portraying what he did. You see what I'm saying? Unlike what I'm doing right here, and I'm saying, okay, of course I want to hear from the people. Of course I want to hear in the chat. Of course I want to hear because I'm concerned. That's why I'm on here. You know what I'm saying? And I think he showed, he said it. He said, yeah, no problem. I don't mind hearing from the people. And I got a couple phone calls and stuff like that. And then he got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I spent, how many hours I was on the phone with them people yesterday? With 6 hours last night, this morning. 6 hours.
So have they gave y'all any kind of resolution?
Man, they're only a sanctioning body. They don't got to give us shit. They're a sanctioning body. We approached them to sanction for a fight. We thought that they were the best organization to be involved to sanction the biggest fights. We paid them to sanction the fight. We don't pay them to promote the fight. We don't pay them to look after us. We don't pay them to match make. We don't pay them to do none of that shit. We don't ask them to match make. We don't ask them to take it easy on us. We don't ask for no fucking franchise belt. We ask to make the biggest fights happen. And if he's the motherfucking franchise champion, then being a franchise champion means you're allowed to make the biggest fights. Does he think that George Kambosos is a big fight that a franchise champion should be making? Once you get the franchise tag and it's meant to make big fights, is that the biggest fight that you guys think that y'all making as the franchise champion is what I want to know. Is there a bigger fight for a franchise champion to make in Teofimo Lopez than Devin Haney? Okay, give you the franchise champion. Now what you going to do with it, man? You know, give it to you. What you going to do with it? You ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? You're going to fake, you're going to con, you're going to play, and you're going to use them dudes to help you. But guess what? You exposed, my man. So you exposed, 100% exposed. Because why? Y'all say y'all trying to make the big fights. You got Devin Haney right there, and you're going to say, well, I believe that fight will happen. When? When he get another injury, God forbid, what? Win-win. He's ready now. Mr. Franchise Champion, Mr. Undisputed, are you ready? Because what I heard was he was given the franchise tag to make the biggest fights happen. Now you're going to piss on our head and tell us that it's raining, that another fight is better for Teofimo Lopez and the people than Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I can't disagree with you, man. I mean,
yeah, no. Like I said, brother, for you to get him over here is a major accomplishment, brother. I cannot fault you, and that's why I told you. I said, first thing you said, I said I'm disappointed in not being able to talk to him. Not you. You did the best that you can in being an interviewer and not antagonize the situation, but bringing both parties. If he really wanted to smoke, but you don't go. But if he don't, when you come see some brothers in the morning about some other brothers' business, you don't think that nobody's going to say nothing. You don't think nobody wants to pop on and talk to you. You think you're going to get away with that, right? Mauricio, I don't think so. I think the table has been set that if you come over here fucking with Mike on sports, if you go fucking with Trill, if you go fucking with Black, if you fuck with Aki, that them days is over with, that you running something. Listen, they're not passing out no seats for a motherfucker to get into no event. It's a COVID. So we need you guys. We can't come tell you how to motherfucking do it. We need you guys, and we need you in a way that's comfortable for you. So when you saying that how you did it, I just said I was slightly disappointed because I want to get at him publicly. I don't want to send a text like the other people. I don't want to talk privately. I wanted to get at him publicly in front of everybody and let everyone see how we talk and what he promises to me, brother. That's all.
Can I ask you, how much does COVID play into the business of boxing at this day and time?
About as much, and Mike, not to cut you off, but about as much as COVID plays into basketball, football, or baseball. Zero. But now I tell you what, these old guys that think that they got young stupid niggas, you feel me? They come and say stupid shit, and they think we're gonna go for it. Oh, you take a pay cut. Did LeBron take a pay cut? Ain't nobody in the arena. Did Patrick Mahomes take a pay cut? Did anybody in NFL, NBA, or whatever talking about take a pay cut? And here these youngsters is putting their life on the line, and you talk about a pay cut when in all actuality it's more people at the house to be watching the sport than ever. You know what I mean? So when I said even as much as Javante talk about us and talk about Devin, I said no way should that young African get a motherfucking pay cut to fight with Ryan Garcia. He just got to where he's the dog that a motherfucker looking for, right? We respect that he's the dog that everybody, and you gonna take a pay cut to fight him? You gonna openly say you the money man, you the A side, but you gotta take a pay cut to fight a guy that don't got a belt, man. Come on, man. If y'all don't knock this shit off,
why not push more for the Ryan Garcia fight? Not saying that you guys are not, but from the outside looking in, it seems like you guys really are focused on that.
Because Ryan Garcia said the one thing that will make anybody sympathetic is, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to fight you right now. I'm gonna fight him, and then I'm gonna fight you. He said the one thing that, you know what I'm saying? Out of East Oakland, California, a cat say, I don't want to fight. Man, ease up on it, man. Let him out. Yeah, he's saying he don't want to fight. Right. So you saying he's a duck. Now, wait a minute. If Teofimo say he don't want to fight, then we'll let up off of him. But this dude say everything but that. He say, email champion. He said, who have you fought? He said, all this shit, brother, we on your ass, man. You know, and then it'd be switching. They say, okay, we'll get up off of Teofimo, get on Ryan, or, you know what I'm saying, get off of Ryan, get on Teo, get on Tank. You know, we on everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We on everybody, and we'll fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what being a world champion is, not being a franchise champion. So what he's saying and what he's trying to make into it, You ain't talked to nobody else about it. You ain't talked to the other world champions. Put it this way. Call Gary Russell, call all the WBC champions and ask them, have they got a phone call concerning their ability to become franchise champions?
That's why I asked him. He said that they would have to petition. I was just like, man, but what I just put one in every division. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like on the outside looking in, y'all showing favoritism.
Okay. Has he said that anybody petition? No, he didn't. I heard the shit. So I ain't gonna ask you no question, no stupid question. He ain't, he didn't even happen on there. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me for that. But dude got me hot, man.
Do you think that the partnership with Eddie Hearn has been a successful partnership thus far?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Because we take any and we treat it like it's plenty. You know what I mean? We gonna take something and take nothing and turn it into something. You know what I mean? So screaming against that, and we signed the shit. You see what I'm saying? As men, we signed it, we looked at it and said, damn, okay. Well, what didn't they deliver that they said they was gonna deliver? We didn't ask them, we didn't say hold our hand and promote. We came into it as co-promoters and said we're gonna keep our shit lit. You know what I mean? So what do we need other than the infrastructure that happens on fight night? Meaning the all the way from booking the flights, from the whole work, the whole work that goes into it, right? Just like how you said you're a one-man team and you was to bring in another team, you was to you have your show and you have a co-host and you have everybody come in, look at the chats, and you said you had your girl calling, you got a team. You see what I'm saying? Although it might not be organized and strategized and talked about like you have a team, but you do have a team. You see what I'm saying? So in that, that's our teammate. You know what I'm saying? We playing ball as a team. Whatever your teammate don't do, right? You look over at him and say, you know what I'm saying? You went for 5 and hello.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Dev, you got a teammate that went for 5 and you went for 45. We're not gonna complain and all that. Could we have a better teammate and all this other shit? Let's continue to finishing this shit out that we started, that we signed, champ. You know what I'm saying? Right? We go into it knowing that they said everything against us. They said, you guys, we was hot as a motherfucker, way hotter than Ryan, way hotter than Teofimo. We on Showtime killing it. And they said, when you go to the zone, if you go to the zone and do the money, now them niggas didn't even want to fight. They wasn't around then for the Showtime shit. So they said, oh, you going to that app and nobody is going to hear from you, brother. That's the last thing that happened to us. Nobody hearing from us. You see what I'm saying? So we bet on ourselves and now pushing all the shit to the side, right? And saying, so you guys gonna say that Devin is not the best qualified person to make the big fight happen next in the WBC. So lies is gonna catch up. The walls is gonna close in. All we got to do is keep on talking and keep moving and making progress inch by inch. You see what I'm saying? And I'm happy with it.
Do you find it to be like flattering, like kind of almost, because a lot of these dudes, they'll get out here on social media and talk that shit. And I seen Devin tell Tank, man, shut up and just fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done talking, just fight me. But none of these dudes talk about Devin with the same regard as Ryan talks about Tank, or Tank talks about Ryan. Like, is it almost flattering that Devin seems to be the boogeyman right now?
No, it's not flattering. It's a position that we've been in. You know what I'm saying? And we're not scared. We're not scared that Mauricio hears this today and he puts us against the toughest, baddest motherfucking fight ever. We know you're gonna do that. We know you're gonna do that, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what we hope you do. That's what we waiting on you to do. You see what I'm saying? Pour honey on us and give the bear a club. You know what I mean? We're gonna show that it's some real, you know what I mean, some real NIGGAs in the building. You see what I'm saying? Mike, you see what I'm saying? So this allows this allows us to, when a motherfucker's doing wrong to you. I think a dude, rap, you know what I'm saying? Real rap said earlier this morning, and it was so profound. He said his dad told him that he would have to work twice as hard just to be equal. You see what I'm saying? And then he said to his dad, well, then if I work twice as hard and I'm equal, don't that mean that I'm better? Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. If you have to work twice as hard and just to be equal with somebody, then the world gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Call Chance.
Absolutely. My last thing for you, Bill, is
can I smoke on your show?
I'm smoking on my show, my nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is tobacco.
Okay, tobacco. Mine not. But how long do you think Devin is going to campaign at 135?
For as long as these people is geeked about the people that's in 135. Devin was there first, right, Mike? He was there first. We knew about Devin first. He was hot first. We respected that. We waited because with that, you need two to tango, like Devin said always, right? So he wanted to do his best as being the other half. You can't do them both. We can't go jump in another motherfucker body work and show up on fight night. We can only do and be one half of it. We did our part to be one half of the dance partner that would qualify for a big event, quote, per what the WBC is saying.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Now, but the WBC, it's not like the WBC Super. No way in the world, y'all. How did the franchise is not like a Super because you have no mandatories, you have no responsibility. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but it kind of is the Super though, because when you the WBC franchise, WBA Super, there's no mandatories for either one of them. And
I want to see, but until that happens, I want to see somebody that I look at that's really running the table pick that motherfucker up. It's a motherfucker that's just like Devin. You know what I mean? When that guy gets it and represents it, then that's something else. But until I don't see my kind, I don't want it. We don't want it.
I asked him about Jamel Charlo. Jamel done had that damn WBC belt for the longest. I'm like, you don't think Jamel deserves like some kind of franchise recognition, or maybe Miguel Burchell, or maybe Gary Russell? They done had
absolutely Gary Russell down at 126, down there where he got to come all the way up to 135, 140, 147 just to get looked, just to get mentioned. Give that brother a franchise belt. You see what I'm saying? He's a motherfucking epitomizes being a warrior that wants to go up, that wants to make the fights happen. You see what I'm saying? When you say franchise champion, meaning a champion that can then make the fights happen. But if you don't give the franchise tag to Gary, how can he put the pressure on anybody? Exactly. You give it the franchise to Teofimo. Teofimo can pressure Devin, right? But Devin can't pressure Teofimo. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna come back to the barbershop and drop the lightweight belt, have the franchise belt, come to the barbershop with Fred, come over here with you. You know what I'm saying? Go with Black, go with all the shit, and keep it real. And when the mic, when the cameras come off, look y'all dead in y'all face, and be who I am, knowing what we done did. If we done did what Teofimo done did, I don't care who show up for you. I don't care if what police agency come up and say, well, yeah, it was okay. He told, but you know, he told it was a certain. No, brother. If you telling, you telling. If you running, you running. If you ducking, you ducking. If you hiding, you hiding. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You can use the politics. You can use this and that. But similar to when I refer back to the code that Teofimo was understanding that he was living by. When he said before, when he was stalking Lomachenko, he said he lives by that code. If a motherfuckers want to fight him and the people want to see it, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. It was just a code. It doesn't have nothing to do. Nobody can come get in this. Nobody can save him. Nobody. It's the Lopez's and the Haneys. And we know the code and we know what we represent. You can't go get nobody on us to get up off of you. You got to either get in the ring or you got to just tell the motherfucking truth that you don't want no parts of motherfucking death. I don't care what nobody say.
Do you think the money it's going to be an issue if that fight gets to negotiations?
Which one?
T.O.
Bro, the one person that has no reason other than chasing greatness and wanting to put on a big event for the people, you know what I mean? You got to somehow, be it's got to be about the people. Hey, sorry about that, Mike. Let me see. Hold on.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, shit. Okay. Listen. Everyone has said, including Mauricio Suleiman, because guess what? He gets the sanctioning fees, so he know how much a cat is making, right? So he's saying Devin did made off with, you know what I'm saying, with millions, right? Well,
All right, I don't know what just happened, but hey, Bill Haney. Shit. I don't know what's going on, man. What I do? I do.
hello?
You hear me?
Can you hear me?
Good.
No, it's kind of
good.
It's kind of choppy. Can you hear me good? Okay, I can hear you. But hello?
All right, we back. Good.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
All right. But what these things do, what these belts and these sanctions, they signify something that you challenge somebody for. You challenge somebody for. I wouldn't care if Teofimo and them right now picked up an ink pen and they said nobody in the world is gonna beat me for this ink pen. You see what I'm saying? Put it up, nigga. We're gonna take it from you in front of the people. Not because we need an ink pen, you know what I'm saying? Not because we need no money, you know what I'm saying? Because you keep fat mouthing and the people want to see it. But then people come back to me and say, well, that's not a fight that the people want to see. I mean, no, that's not a fight that should happen right now. Let them build their profile. You know how long I've been hearing that shit?
Shit, forever.
You know how long I've been hearing that shit about Devin and other guys and all that?
It gets old, man. Like, let them fight now. Shit.
You know what I said? I said, shit. By the time he pulled up in the Rolls Royce and all the shit with the belt and the shit and the Instagram and all the shit, man, brother, the profile was built. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, I don't come on here to argue about Mauricio or, argue about Teofimo not being good. I come on here and demand that you guys give Devin the respect, or you fight him and beat him and show us. Give him his respect or fight him. If you don't respect him, I'm pulling up. If you fight him, I'm gonna have respect, because that's what Devin has been training for 13 years to do, is to fight.
Man, I just can't wait to see how this plays out, man. Hopefully, Devin gets that big fight that he deserves. But I'm just being honest with you, Bill. From like what I'm seeing, ain't many of these dudes too eager to hop in the ring with him. I'm just being real with you.
Listen, Mike, I appreciate you, and I know that this whole uphill battle that we got, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who watches, who spends any kind of energy, man, because you could be doing everything else in the world other than talking about Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. I mean, this is what we always worked for. This is, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was a time when it was one person on YouTube talking about Devin, and we watched the video. We watched the video again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was important. Each video that I watch, good, bad, or indifferent, when they give energy and take out time to think about Devin, to watch Devin, you know what I'm saying? I'm flattered. That makes, you know what I'm saying? That makes me feel good. But I'd be a bitch ass motherfucker if I didn't come back and tell you how much I appreciate you on this motherfucker this morning screaming death. You see what I'm saying? Because there's other fighters that would love for you to be talking about them right now, King. You see what I'm saying? But this is not no choir boy sport. This is not no, you know what I mean, no regular shit. So when you in this business and you talk about a fighter like Devin, right? Just appreciate my energy. You know what I'm saying? And my passion about this shit. Because it's not directed at you or nobody in general. It's just you getting, you know what I mean? You getting the real. You getting me. Fresh off of hearing the shit.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Like I told you in Vegas, man, back when I was working with the boxing boys, man, it is an absolute pleasure to see a black man and his son make it to where you and Devin have made it in this boxing game. And y'all ain't done by far, but it's refreshing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, King.
It's good to see.
Thank you, King. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate coming on here, man. Is it you know, I don't want to run up out of here now and be contradicting what I just said. Is there anybody in the chat that's saying something? They got something for us. They got something for Dev, or they got something that I should have did or didn't do, you know, respectfully, you know.
Let me see what they saying. No, I mean, everybody pretty much agreeing with you. Real talk.
You know, I can't see the joint. You gotta see it. I can't see. For some reason, I don't know my phone. I never can see the chat.
No, you got to get on YouTube to do it.
Oh, okay.
My guy sent a super chat in. He said, "Great interview with Bill on deck, a real one." You know what I'm saying? So you getting love out there, man. You good, Bill? You know what I'm saying? H Money out there doing this thing.
H, man, we love H to death, and you know that was another thing with H being a young brother that he didn't have a bunch of shit, but he didn't have a bunch of followers, a bunch of shit, but he had this passion. And Devin Haney being his favorite fighter, and we being real niggas, we like, ain't no nigga that don't make no nigga no groupie. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga like boxing and that's his fighter. I like music, and it was like rappers like Jay-Z. You know, young when he was spitting this shit, I was hanging on to every word. You know what I mean? Each car I had to put that Jay-Z in that joint. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't care what a nigga got to tell you. From the first day I met H Money, it was Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
So guess what? We scooped that brother up, you know what I'm saying? In terms of saying, bruh, is there anything that we can do, you know what I'm saying, to help you, you know what I'm saying? Because you helping us, you know what I'm saying? You helping us, you know? And that's why I said, and Mike, and you helping us too. You see what I'm saying? You allowing me to come on this joint. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm buzzing, and I'm frustrated because I can't get in, but I didn't got in. You didn't let me in. And that means everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? To do the follow-up right after Mauricio, brother, thank you.
No problem.
You see what I'm saying? What I'd like to talk to him, but brother, thank you for letting me in. You hear me?
No problem, brother. It's
okay.
All love. It's all love, man. And
okay.
Bill, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get on down, man. I probably gone a long time ago. But
okay, brother.
The pleasure, man. Anytime, man, you free, anytime you're available, I'll get with H Money. You know what I'm saying? You wanna come on my show? Anytime, bro. It's an open platform for you.
Man, anytime you invite me, you know what I'm saying, then I'm good. I'm gonna show up, you know what I mean? Because shit, as hard as I be working in this shit, I'll call you later on this afternoon and say what we got cooking. So just holler at me, bro. You hear me?
All
right.
Appreciate it.
All right, peace.
Man, big ups to Bill Haney, man. Big ups to Bill Haney. Come on, man. I'm flattered. I'm flattered, man. Like shit, man. Mauricio Suleiman, Bill Haney, same day. Damn. I'm doing it like, hey, I appreciate it. Oh, my shit. I don't know why my goddamn me should do that, man. Yeah, man. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. Thank y'all, man. 90 people watching live. I appreciate it. I got to go handle some business right quick. I'll be coming back. Probably give me about 30, 45 minutes, man. 30, 45 minutes. I'm trying to come back with that show on Deontay Wilder. Until then, man, big ups to my nigga Fred, man. Barbershop Conversation, man. Yeah, man. Hey, dog. We just working, man. We just fucking working, man. Try to make this goddamn channel grow one day at a time. But y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I don't never be got to me pushing X on this motherfucker.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.